Hey guys, it's Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy, and welcome to the live, man. We got some good things on the live, so anybody that's coming in, man, just say something in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Just came back from church. So if you guys are watching this on the playback, you know what I'm saying? Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday, but we're gonna get into the topic. So once more people get in, you know what I'm saying? We'll start off with the topic. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start early. We'll just start it off right now, and then more people will come in as we speak. But the title of this live is 10 things that men get wrong with women. Okay, 10 things. All right, we'll just kind of do a 1 by 2 by 3 by 4 by 5 by 6 by 7 by 8 by 9 and by 10. Okay, all right, the 10 things that men get wrong about women. Okay, number one, all right, looks don't matter. Okay, that's the first thing that I think most guys get wrong, is that looks don't matter. Okay, we've been told this in society, but man, when it comes to attraction, a woman is gonna see the first thing. The thing a woman is gonna see first is gonna be your physical. Okay, before you even say anything, before you even move your mouth, before you say a word, she's gonna look at you physically. Okay, she's gonna see how you dress. Do you have a haircut? Are you groomed? I mean, do you have a nice fit on? You know, whether you're at the mall, whether you're at a dinner, whether you're at a bar, lounge, church, looks matter. Okay, I don't know why we've been programmed to think that, but men, looks matter. So here are the things that you need to do. Okay, number one, like I said, make sure you get a cut. Give solutions. Get a cut. If you got locks, make sure your locks are retwisted. Make sure you put on some nice jewelry or fragrance, whatever, because looks matter at the end of the day. Okay, looks matter. Okay, all right, number two. All right, number two is that women want support, not solutions. Okay? We've been lied to think that women want you to solve every problem that they have. Like if they're having a hard day at work, if they're going through some emotional distress, maybe a family member died, or maybe they're just dealing with some circumstances with their child. But women already know, for the most part, what they need to do. But as men, we've been programmed to, be the problem solver. So we just try to solve every problem. But instead of trying to give advice, ooh, excuse me. Let me take a pause. Okay. Instead of trying to give advice, we instead of trying to listen to the problem, we try to give advice. So that's something that I've had to learn. So the reason I'm speaking about it is because it's something that I've had to learn personally. So guys, when it comes to a woman having a problem, you have to just be a listening ear. You have to be there, full presence, no distractions, not on the phone or anything. But you have to be able to just listen. Encourage. That's all you need. You don't need to solve the problem every time, man. I know that's what we do, but you need to lie, okay? If you've been told that, uh, you know what I'm saying? Stop that. All right. Number three. All right. My plan for this is to go and really give solutions to the problems. I'm not here to just ramble on and talk about this, but I think as men, um, we don't understand female nature and female psychology, so we struggle a lot in our relationships. And because we struggle a lot in our relationships, it's probably why the divorce rate and everything is so high, because we don't understand each other. We're not in full communication, you know. And once you really learn these tips and you learn these little tidbits right here, I feel like it's really going to change your relationships, because you're going to just see things from her point of view. And, you know, you take also what you have from what you're getting from the situation, you apply it, but you apply it in a way that's skillful, that's grace, you know, with grace. So, all right, number three. All right, number three. Let's see. Nice guys are attractive. That's the third lie, okay? That's the third thing that men don't understand about women, is that women don't really like nice guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that we've been programmed to you know, think that if you just, you know, you watch a Disney movie and you're the Prince Charming and you're just all out, you know what I'm saying, spending money on the first day, like not knowing her, you're just spending like a crazy amount, you're trying to impress her, you're trying to over validate, you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, like just have this neediness, some sort of like neediness in place. That's really what I could say. That the woman is just gonna fall in love with that. But in reality, women fall in love with guys who value themselves, who are men of value, that, you know, put a price on their attention, that don't you know, settle with disrespect, or they don't over give. The woman is giving too. And that's something that a lot of men have a problem with this. Okay. I've had a problem with this. But once you really reflect on what you're doing, really the way you're going to see this through is when you actually get in a breakup, okay? Or you divorce if you're married. But if you're getting in a breakup, then you'll probably realize that when you overgive and you don't get the same treatment back or more, you know, it really messes with your mental health. And the reason why a lot of men go through a lot of bitterness, and I'm trying to protect that. A lot of men go through bitterness and they go through a rage with women, and then they start hating women, is because we've been programmed to think that if you're a sacrifice, you fall in love throughout. You know, you just are just over giving, you know, over compromising. You have no boundaries. You just let her run the relationship. You let her, you know what I'm saying, just let her get away with stuff. You don't put her on ice, whatever. You don't make her earn the things that you're giving her. Now, you know, when you break up, now you're like, wow, look at my return on my investment. What happened there? What happened? What happened? Because we were just good yesterday, and today, now we're not together. So it will save you a lot of time if you put a price on your attention, and you really value yourself. You love yourself first, and then you love your partner, because without you loving yourself, man, it is going to destroy you once you get in a breakup. Okay. All right. Number four. Wow, that was a really long, thought out statement, but I had to say it because we just don't get this game. We don't get this type of knowledge unless you really have dealt with a lot of women, or you go out and you seek mentorship courses, books. Like, I'm still learning every day, man. I am still learning, regardless of how much I know. I could still learn something new again, because I can. I can learn still. It's not like I know everything, but you know, this is just the things that I've seen and experienced. So, okay, number four, man. Number four, man. I got nobody in the chat right now, man. That's a dry Sunday, man. I'm telling you. Everybody's probably at church. But, anyways, number four, okay? Number four is that you must, how do I say this? So, number four is that you must always, you know, put her needs before yours. You know what I'm saying? You should always be considerate and this and that, and you should always put her needs and never, do the things that you need to do, right? And that's something that let me put a Q&A. All right, if you guys are still watching this, I'm still talking. I'm going to put a question in the chat. So you guys can answer this question, and I'm going to pose that right there. While I'm still talking, you guys can answer it. 'Cause I don't. Wow, this is okay. Can you see me? Well, you guys can see it right here. Okay, but yeah, putting your needs, her needs first, like not hitting the gym, like sacrificing the time to go to the gym, or taking off of work to spend more time, or you know what I'm saying, like not doing the things that you need to do, like, and thinking that's gonna build her attraction, bro. It's like the opposite, of course. Like, it's really the opposite. Now, unless you choose to do it, you can do that, but don't be influenced by your woman or by the woman you're dating. If you guys happen to be like long term or you're in a marriage, don't ever try to please, be a people pleaser. That's what we call that, a people pleaser. Okay, don't ever try to do things considerate, and then, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, like, you just wasted time. You just wasted a day that you could have been in the gym, or that you could have got more work done, or that you could have, you feel me, like, gotten more project done. You could have got a project done. You could have enjoyed your time alone, spending time with God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have done so many things, but you just decided to push that back and say, you know what, I'm just going to uh spend the time with you, and I'm gonna sacrifice. Like, nah. All right. What do we at? Number 5. I think this is number 6. I'm gonna go 30 minutes, man. We're at 12:34 right now. I'm gonna go 30, 30 for 30 for 30, 30 for 30 for 30. So, all right, number 6. All right, number 6. All right. So let's get to the good part. All right, number 6. What can I think of? Because I'm doing this off the dome. I'm not even writing this down. I'm just going off the dome for real. Number 6. All right, I'll talk about this. Women and men being friends. I think we've gotten this notion that we've been lied that men and women can be friends for real, but I feel like if you're an attractive dude, and you know what I'm saying, a woman is that you're dealing with is dealing with an attractive guy, and you never know, man, that could be her best friend specifically, man. Like, a woman that has a male best friend. Let's talk about it. So a woman that has a male best friend, that is a red flag. Okay, like, that is a red flag. Okay, because here's the thing: most of the time when the man is a male best friend, most of the time they've had some sort of dealings with each other. Okay, most of the time is they've had some dealings with each other. Like, not, it might not have been when y'all started talking. It might have been a couple months ago. It might have been a year ago. It might not even been something recent. But like I said, if the dude is attractive, you know what I'm saying, and that's her male friend, and like, y'all really don't get to know each other, she don't try to introduce you, she's not like open with it, and you find out about it and you just never know about it, that's a red flag. And the fact that men and women can be friends is BS. That is not real. That's not true. That's why when you get into relationships, a woman should not have male friends. Like that's crazy. Unless she introduces you to the dudes and you and the dude, y'all like, okay, yo, this my chick now. Like, there's gonna be really none of that talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could talk, but it ain't gonna be nothing, personal that y'all are talking about, okay? So that's the only way. I'm not an unreasonable man. I'm not saying women can't talk to men, but I'm talking about like y'all are just male best friend. You guys talking on the side, and you don't know what your woman is doing talking to that dude, man. Red flag. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Number 7, that women like dad bods. Women like overweight men. That's another lie. See, a lot of the stuff that we're talking about today is due to social media for the most part, okay? It's due to social media, it's due to influence from the outside world. But like the stuff we're talking about is like more biology, okay? It's more about your biology, your makeup, like who you are as a man, what is your sort of disciplines, what are what is something that makes you as a guy, as it makes you as a man, right? So yeah, women don't like dad bods. Now I've seen and heard this before, but like if we're gonna be honest, like 100%, I don't think any woman wants an overweight dude. Like just like I would know most men wouldn't want an overweight woman. You know what I'm saying? Like most women do not want an overweight dude. Okay, because here's the thing: the dad bod is sort of like a distraction. Okay, the reason why a lot of women will want you to get a dad bod is because if you're a dude that got everything together, but you're out on the street with your chick, women are gonna see that you're getting attention. So it's kind of like, okay, if you get a dad bod, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? Woman is gonna be checking for you. So it's like she doesn't have anything to worry about. But if you're that dude anyways, you wouldn't even really want to deal with another chick. You know what I'm saying? Like if you and that chick are locked in for real, this wouldn't even be a problem. So really, it's all about you taking the lead on this situation and being like, you know what, you don't have nothing to worry about because I'm with you, you're with me, and I'm running this and we're gonna live the best life. That's how you solve that. Like you don't have to, what I'm saying, eat McDonald's and get out of shape for you to feel like you need to get her approved, like for her to be secure about the situation. You got to lead the situation like a general and just reassure her. That's it. Okay. We got 3 more, man. 3 more, man. Three, three, three. Okay. And it's almost 3 over here. Ain't that crazy? All right. All right. Number 8, we have women. You can buy a woman's love. And the answer to that is no. You cannot buy a woman's love. A woman has to be attracted to you. It doesn't matter how many gifts or how many bags or how many dinners or how many shoes and clothes you buy her, man. A woman has to like you for you. It is not about the money, okay? I'm not saying women want a guy that doesn't have money, but women do not like to be bought. They don't like a guy who is just constantly trying to shower them and trying to buy their love because at the end of the day, it is manipulation in a way because most guys that are doing this are trying to seek some validation. They're trying to seek reciprocation, right? Once somebody does something for you and basically once somebody does something from you, let's just say that, and then you buy them or you do the favor for them or the gift or whatever you get them. Now you're like, okay, well, if she didn't appreciate the gift, if she didn't validate me for that gift, if she didn't, you know what I'm saying, do the same for me, then I'm gonna feel some type of way. But you know what I'm saying? That's not how that works, man. Like, you gotta do stuff off the genuine strength, okay? But if you are doing this, or if you're doing stuff to try to get her validation, man, you are already in the wrong mindset. You already in the wrong place. Because at the end of the day, you have to realize that you as a man, you're just doing things because you just do them. You know what I'm saying? There's no sort of message, or there's no sort of, okay, I'm looking for something. You're just doing it just because you do it. So that's important, guys. Always do stuff because you want to genuinely do it and you thought of the idea, not because you were pressured to do something, or you were manipulated or shamed into doing something like that. This is against what you believe in, okay? Personally, okay? All right, number 2 or number 9, because we got 2 more, man. We got 1 more after this, but it's 2 in total. Okay, number 9. Number 9, man. Number 9. Ooh, we've been blowing some heat today. All right, number 9. What do we have? All right, is that women like bad boys? Okay, women like bad boys. Is this true? Yes and no. All right. Women do not like bad boys. The reason women might like a bad boy is because he does have standards and he does have certain traits that make him undesirable. But man, I think that you got to have a balance, man. You got to be like, for example, if you're really trying to attract a woman, yeah, you want to have boundaries, and yeah, you want to have standards, and yeah, you don't want to take disrespect, and you don't want to be a people pleaser or a guy that's needy. But you have to come at this like in a balance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a balance. It gotta be seductive. Like, it has to come from a seductive place in life. So that's just what it is, man. Like, that's just what it is. And I'm just being 100%. You gotta have a balance. You gotta have a mix. All right. All right. I see Durkee right here asking me a question. I'm really just focused on the topic. So I don't know. Who's this guy, man? I'm gonna remove him. Let me see, cause I think he's just trolling, man. Cause man, I'm trying to you know what I'm saying? I'm here for positivity, you know. I think a lot of guys, we know, when they're below you, they just want to hate. So that's kind of like the reason why I don't really respond to trolls. I don't respond to nonsense. But let's do it. Let's do number 10, all right? Cuz we're at 23 minutes. I'll kind of go in and expand, but um let me get this out the way, man. All right. All right, number 10. All right, last one is the best one. The last one is always the best one, all right? So number 10, all right? Number 10 is that women love a man that is always available, okay? And like I said, women that love men that are available. Now, here's the thing about that, okay? Women love a man that has purpose, who has stuff going on. And I think I might have spoken on this in conjunction to what I said earlier about putting your things aside for the woman. A woman loves a man who actually has purpose and who, you know, a man that is always doing something, a man that has adventures, a man that's, you know, conquering life. You know what I'm saying? If he has his own business, maybe a hobby that fires him up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he has he's doing community service for the church, or he's just doing all these things, man. Like that is what really attracts women, is a guy who's busy, who's steady on his purpose, who's steady got things going on. A woman that a guy that's always available is not something that a woman likes. Can you schedule in time? Yes. So when I say this, I'm not saying that you go to the extreme. Um and then you just never see your woman, or you never make time. You make time, but you just make sure that you're getting the stuff that you need to get done before, you know, you go and you pursue the woman that you're dealing with, because a woman is going to respect you more when you have a boss mindset. Okay, if you're a guy that is not confident, that does not have a boss mindset, a woman will always disrespect you. She'll always take you down below. She'll always try to bring you down. But if you really stand on business, you stand on principle, and you don't care, most importantly, what she thinks about you, because the only approval really you should take is the one from the man above, you know, the most high. So if you don't even care, it doesn't even matter, okay? Like, it really does not matter, okay? All right, guys. Well, there's somebody I need to call, so I'm going to end this actually shorter than what I thought. But if you guys did enjoy this live, I didn't have many people, but it's okay because I probably chose the wrong time and I didn't schedule it. Kind of did a little pop-up, so I don't really care. Somebody's going to find value on the playback, and I will talk to you guys next live or next video. Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy, and we're out.